Hey everybody, the Banga's back. Welcome to part 17 of Let's Play Dynasty Warriors 4 Extreme Legends, brought to you by GameAnyone.com. Okay, we're on the other campaign for the first time since like part 2. Now we're going to do Yuan Shao's level. Yuan Shao is a member of the esteemed Yuan family that had served in the highest ranks of the Han Imperial Court for 3 generations. Now, to bring further glory to his family, Yuan Shao sought to become the uncontested ruler of northern China. In 191 AD, a powerful neighboring rival named Gongsun Zan invaded Yuan Shao's territory in the Ji province with his famous Baima cavalry that was comprised entirely of white horses. Gongsun Zan used the superior mobility of his cavalry to carry out a relentless assault against Yuan Shao's forces. But Yuan Shao could not yield, not if he was to become the supreme ruler of China and mark the greatest chapter in the history of the Yuan family. Okay, so for this, no bodyguards, but items are okay. In fact, you should be very thankful that items are okay. More on that later. So, Majesty is his level 11 weapon with a level 15 Dragon Amulet, level 11 Wing Boots, level 19 Cavalry Armor, and level 18 Herbal Remedy. Very good charge attacks and good horse defense as well, and plus a large Muso gauge. Okay, so what do I want out of this? I think this setup is pretty good. Actually, let me change the Lightning Orb to the Ice Orb. Finally using a different orb other than Vorpal. Okay, you have to defeat Gongsun Zan, who hasn't even shown up on the map yet, and if you die, you lose. You do have some officers with you, with Zhang He and Tian Feng. Surprisingly, Yan Liang and Yuan Shao are not with you. What? Oh well, you probably won't even need them. His level 11 weapon was a pain in the ass to get because you have to maintain what's called a prestige meter.
Unsophisticated brutes! You shall rue the day you oppose the Yuan family!
Now what I mean by prestige is that if you do not help your forces, they will not see you as a great leader, and your prestige goes down. You have to fulfill many different requirements such as defeat the cavalry, protect your officers, take out enemy officers, etc., etc.
There are more enemies than I expected.
Like for instance, Zhang He right now is requiring assistance, and if you don't help him, your prestige goes down. Plus Yan Gong is there as well, so luckily he's just right there.
Prepare to die!
You first.
Yield, you scum!
Oh! Gonna deadlock me? I don't think so. I'm really glad that other Dynasty Warrior games, or Dynasty Warriors games, have polish, like whenever you do combos, that you can just change the direction in which you're attacking. Because this is quite stiff, like you're always looking in one direction.
I shall challenge this enemy.
Oh, now Zhao Yun is here.
My spear shall answer all.
Yeah, I'll accept your challenge, Zhao Yun.
I will show you your place.
Preferably in the ground. Damn it. Stop blocking! Done. Alright, now let's move on.
Award.
Enemy officer defeated.
Yeah, is there like one guy still on his horse? Or is he gone now? Oh, no, there's another one. Now Tian Feng wants assistance. Now, when I got this weapon, I had to retry several times because I kept losing prestige from Zhang He. Ironically, Tian Feng, who's not a playable character, did not bitch and moan about too many enemies around him. He handled it just fine. It was a playable officer that was struggling. Maybe he just had more enemies around him, I don't know. Either way, it looks like we got more cavalry units to deal with. You'll be fine, Tianfeng. First, let me deal with these cavalry units. Remember, they're going to be all on white horses. So they're actually like high-ranking units. Not because of the white horses, but because they're just going to put like tougher soldiers instead of just privates or anything. Oh well. At least I won't have to be hacking into privates anytime soon. Unless I'm dealing with other enemies. Look, one of them was just standing there. Like, just doing nothing. After a while, more officers will show up. As soon as I say that, they show up. You also lose prestige if these officers stay around for too long. And they'll start taunting you. Yeah, so this is where your prestige can fall.
Come on, get out of the way! Do not cross my path!
Right now, Tianfeng's troops are deserting. I'm losing even more prestige.
I will deal with this enemy.
Yuan Yu is here too?
Enemy officer defeated. Sorry, brother.
There, do you need that much more help? Okay, Guan Yu is heading this way. Oh, he didn't have red hair with him.
I, Yuan Yu, have come for your head. You will not get my head easily.
Or at all.
Enemy officer defeated.
Okay, so that means Liu Bei will show up eventually, probably somewhere around the north.
I am honor-bound to assist Lord Gongsun Zan.
Silence, you scum!
I'm surprised Yuan Shao heard that all the way from there. Guess he's got good hearing. Prestigious hearing, that is. Your blade will go up your ass, Liu Bei. Just like that. Didn't even need to finish a combo. Alright, so we're almost at the last part of the mission.
We must not fall behind.
Oh, there's Gongsun Zan's unit.
Come forth. I challenge you.
Oh, more enemies to deal with. So you lose all your strongholds this time. This is where it gets tougher.
Yuan Shao, prepare to die!
My lord, please withdraw for now.
What nonsense! I am of the esteemed Yuan family. A nobleman cannot run from his enemies in fear.
You know, for someone that seems like a dick, at least he has a good sense of honor. And the thing about Gongsun Zan that's tough, he also has a shadow harness. Meaning, you can never knock him off his horse. You can hurt him, but you can't dismount him. So that's what makes him pretty tough. I find it very weird that Gongsun Zan has a shadow harness, yet everyone else has a white horse. He's the only one on this team that has a black horse. I never knew in history that Gongsun Zan had a shadow harness. I always thought it was Cao Cao that had it. Or maybe it's just for this mission that Gongsun Zan has it. There.
Is this truly the end?
It is now, for you. Look at that, you get this victory pose and items are still around you. You actually kept that in. Okay, that went reasonably well, even though I did lose prestige a couple times. So, sit back and enjoy the ending. Born in Ruyang in the Runan region. Born into the prestigious Yuan family that had served in the highest ranks of the Han court for 3 generations, Yuan Shao possessed an air of nobility that garnered the respect of many. Even among regional leaders, Yuan Shao's reputation was impeccable, and upon the formation of the alliance against Dong Zhuo, he was chosen to be its supreme commander. but there were those that dared to oppose him. In 191 AD, neighboring ruler Gongsun Zan sought to take Yuan Shao's territories in the Yi province by force, Ji province. Gongsun Zan favored white horses, and each rider in his famed Baima cavalry was given one. But despite the fearsome reputation of his enemy, Yuan Shao stood strong and repelled the attack. Later, Yuan Shao went on the offensive against Gongsun Zan, whereupon he defeated his longtime rival and took over his lands. Thus, Yuan Shao became the greatest power in northern China. Yuan Shao then invaded his rival Cao Cao in the south, but he suffered a devastating defeat at Guandu. Here, the glory of the Yuan family would fade into the shadows of history forever. That portrait, he kind of looks like an Italian, is just proud that he made his first pizza. Anyways, I'll stop the video here. Next episode, we're going to take on Lu Bu's legend mode. Goodbye, everyone.